Hi guys, it's Jenny with Hunter Perfect. Don't do this mistake when setting goals for yourself for 2018. And that is, don't be writing down goals that are so far-fetched that you actually have a hard time believing them. Don't write goals that trigger stress. Instead, write goals that inspire you. Sometimes it's even a better idea to write down goals that are something that can be, you know that you're going to be able to achieve them, and just being able to write those down on paper truly helps you get momentum. And when you get momentum, you begin to roll into bigger and bigger and bigger things. I think a lot of times we put the cart before the horse and we start to write down all these big, huge goals. You know, hey, I'm gonna be a millionaire in 2018, but deep down you've got some conflict in there and you got some mixed energy, like, yeah, okay, I don't think so. Write down things though that you think that you truly do believe can come to pass. That's always kind of a good way to kind of start off. And what I love about Planner Perfect and its method is that it is 1 month focused. We do have goal books as well, so that you can, of course, I think it's amazing to dream forward and dream ideas and drop them into the months that it pertains to. And then as you draw closer and you get more inspired action, you can go in there and you can really fulfill and map out those goals and just go for it. As the ideas come, they can grow bigger. And then of course the plan books actually have such amazing room to be able to just take all that and put it onto paper and be able to do it and go for it with full force. But to be able to focus on 1 month at a time is truly a really fun way to be hyper-focused. And you know, what you focus on is what you manifest. And so what a great way to focus on 1 month at a time. I think sometimes we look at such a broad, you know, perspective or whole month that sometimes we lose our focus. So by being able to focus on 1 month at a time, we're able to really stay focused and manifest those things that we truly want and to focus on them, you know? And so when it comes to Planner Perfect and its method, it's truly a lifestyle. It's a way of life, of where you are every day, every page you turn is scripting out a life that you love, that you want to live. You're growing, you're expanding, you are, each page you're going further. It's an accountability. It's a statement of intentions. It's inspired action. It's beautiful. It's a life that you want to live, not something that is that you need to look at as a workhorse to manage all of the incredible load of your daily life. All of those things that you have to get done. Hey, I'm a mom of 8. I've got more than, I know what you mean by having things that you must get done. And those go in there. But it's the way that you script out that life and the way that you perceive it, the way that you're going about it is what is the difference between exasperated and trying to get it checked off to, wow, I'm living a very inspiring, beautiful, peaceful, easy life. That's the difference. And that is what Planner Perfect offers, is ease, if applied, and is an easy way to live. It reflects the way you are. Your planner should reflect you and how you're living, and it's definitely inspired action. And that's why with the last video that we had, we talked about happiness, because when you get into you're in alignment with God first in the morning, when you're really just truly aligned, you're grateful, you go through your gratitude journal and you really are writing down those top 10 things that you're grateful for. It really puts you in that sweet spot so that you then take inspired action, and you're writing in your planner and you're scripting in your planner more inspired action, instead of in a place of, oh gosh, I've got so much to do. I gotta dump this into the squares of where they fit. And if you don't cross it off, then you don't feel accomplished or worth squat. This is truly a different way of living. So when you're setting goals, guys, don't set them in a way that is far reaching, over the top, over the moon. It's best to, even if it comes down to the little things like, this month, I am organizing the kids' toys, and I am getting rid of games that we've had since 2005. Those kind of things. That's a reasonable goal. Stick to that being your only deep clean that you do for that month. And then I like to dive into the next month, even if I've got more ideas, and I'll go into my February and I would be writing down some things that I want to do in that month. And if I want to pull from February and pull it into January because I'm jazzed and I've got great momentum, wow, that's a really exhilarating feeling. But I'd rather do that and feel good about things than to set things that I know are unattainable just because of the sheer size of my family and what I've got going on. So I just want you to see where I'm going with this. That is not being an underachiever as much as it is being where the level of your belief is. And you want to stay there so that you're working with not mixed energy, but so that you've got a vibration that sets with where you're going to be, and that way it comes easy to you. It's just easy. You're going to do it. You're going to do it, and you're going to find that you're going to also be pulling then more goals from another month and getting those done too. And that's just really the beauty of it. So you want to really match the vibration of your beliefs so that you can get momentum and do more and more things, and they become easy. And that's the whole idea of when God does tell us that he wants us to give him our cares and to allow him to, it's easy. His all of this is to be easy. Life is to be enjoyed. Life is not to be hard or stressful. If you ever feel a moment of stress and you really got to work harder at it and dive into it and get things done, that's when you know that you're going on your own willpower and you're going on your own strength, and you're not going to get anything done without the expense of either other people or frustration, anger, and all of the whole 9 yards. If you start to feel stress, pull away. When if you start diving into things that upset you, pull back, take some time, get still, just relax, do something that makes you happy for a minute, get in that sweet spot again, and then look at it with fresh eyes. It's those kind of things, those kind of life tools and life hacks that if you can really get that for 2018 and begin to practice on those things, will really give you a leg up on your goals and the desires of your heart. It's really back to the whole word of the month for Planet Purpose Community, which is happiness. And that is truly getting aligned with God every single day and throughout the day, being a manager of your moods and getting back into inspired action. So, when you are in that spot, you can truly then set goals and be excited about them, and instead of setting goals that might be too high that kind of stress you out. So when you go and sit down in your planner, and here's mine. Right now I'm working in a wide, and for the new year, this is a chic sparrow. And inside right now I still have just my winter books. I'm still missing my February, which will be coming in soon, but here's my January. I have painted these covers. They're at designs.by plannerperfect.com. All the links will be below. Here was my November that was filled with beautiful things. A couple tip pins that just fell out. Oh, there's another one. And there is my December that was filled with an amazing month of documentation of purpose and intent, and of beautiful, inspired living. And I really want to be able to show you the inside of my planner and how I do set some goals. And so I'm going to take this moment to kind of flip you around and show you exactly what the inside of my planners look like. And I think you're going to enjoy it. So let me flip you around and just take a couple moments to kind of show you and get you an idea of what I mean by setting some goals by inspired action and things that you know that you are going to be able to achieve and to achieve with ease. And as you go into your months, you can just get into those momentums, and they keep getting higher and higher and higher, your goals, to match where your vibration is and where you're set and what you think you can achieve. Okay, and here we are. Looking at my wide planner, and I'm going to kind of give you a brief little look. Here are some tip-ins where I'll keep in some of my tip-ins that are inspiring. These are also in our store. I love these because you can write on the back of them some inspiration, and you tuck them into your planners as a way to inspire you. And even if there's upcoming months like a birthday or whatever, this is kind of fun, or Valentine's Day, to tuck that in. And then certainly you could even write down your Valentine's menu on the back. They have so many different purposes, it's not even funny. Here's some of our Valentine's ones. They will be in our subscription boxes, and they are for sale now. And they're just fun, and I like to keep those in my planner to tuck in. Here is my January. Let me go to some pages that have been done. This is my November. that is filled with all of my goals and dreams and intent, and how I used my goal section. Like this is the dashboard for our plan books here for November, and there's the calendar that you get next. All of this is artwork by me, and this is a prompt that'll tell you that it's time to set some goals, and I leave my pages blank so that you can be creative and become the visionary that you are. And you have to look at those pages and you have to create your goals, and I love that about this method. And like here's one of our die cuts as well. These make beautiful to inspire and to adorn your pages. This is our washi tape. This is my artwork on here. All of it is on my artwork, so it's really kind of fun and it's inspiring, and I hope you love it too. Here I wrote down all of my goals for Thanksgiving, and when I write down my goals, I wrote this like a month in advance, and which really helped because everything fell into place. I knew exactly what was going to be happening, and it's almost though I had trained the mind to know where it was going, and everything just fell into place with ease. So I had how many people and the sides and the drinks and the desserts and all of that, and I even went on to the next page because it was a big deal. I was hosting like 25 people, so it was a lot of fun. Here we had our trim the tree party. I always do it like right before Thanksgiving actually, and then the day after Thanksgiving we trim the tree. And so I wrote out exactly how we were going to do that, and that was a lot of fun. I always do a Project Me page. I'm not going to get into too many details because I wanted to cover more ground, but here also is just like Planner Perfect meals, my food blog, and my subscription boxes. I wrote down some things and things that I was kind of grateful for which, and some things I wanted to do within my blog, since thankful was our word of the month for the community. So then when you get into your daily pages, it's really a 2-day spread, which gives you exactly 30 days of scripted, intentful, inspired action living. And it's just from the time I wake up until the time I go to bed on exactly how I intend to live my life. And everything really falls into place just beautifully, and especially when you take into an account all your moods and your emotions, and when you're on track and when you need to get back on track. And which is all good. There will be an ebb and flow, because without it, you'd never know what you didn't want and what you did want. It's just a matter of how quickly you can kind of rebound and get yourself back to knowing who's really got this. And so inspired action it is, and it was all these die cuts and all of this. It's just very, very fun an inspiring way to plan your life. And this was our December. I had a birthday in there. Here was the trim the tree party. I rewrote it over into here. Project Me. We had a gingerbread competition. Wrote down exactly how I wanted that to go, and it was a blast. New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, all the parties in between, and it was very, very fun. January, I have my goals in here, and I even need to do some more and extend some pages because there's another party I'm going to be doing. But here was 2018 and New Year's, and it was so much fun. These are some of my business goals that I have down for Designs with Planner Perfect. My birthday, okay, that deserved a 2-day spread, okay. Project Me, and there's my wren that symbolizes Project Me. And if you're not over there, do. It's over on Facebook. I know you will love the women over there and what we do. So, and these are just some home plans and things that I want, and so I put that in there. And here is the daily life. So, guys, I'm just so happy that you were able to pop in and see me over here, and hope that you were inspired to set some goals, be inspired, and gain some momentum before you go too huge. And get that momentum going before you set them too large, and understand how all of that works so that it works with you and not against you. So thanks for popping in, and until our next video, guys, keep happy and keep joy, because no one can take it away from you, and I will be back soon. Bye-bye.